Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Barry Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 7, aka Episode VII, entitled Devil Is As Devil Does. Almost said devil food cake for a second. The little cookies, they're delicious. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links in the description box down below for the Patreon, Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry, why are you over here, bro? Get in camera. You're the fucking, like, people love you more than me. All right? I know you're not on camera the whole time, but the little bit of time you're there, it's very important. He'll do his best work behind the scenes. Listen, that last episode ended, Lucy said, you know what, mother, brother, mother, lover, I am the devil. And Eve was over there rubbing herself like gold dust, just ready to go. So, listen, all that out of the way, it's a little toasty in this room. I'm actually wearing shorts. It's winter. That's apocalyptic shit. Let's watch the episode.
Who can we punish next?
Put a bullet.
I feel like that again.
Put a bullet between his eyes.
Yes, it's quite the rush, finally being who I'm meant to be.
Two things. One, that wasn't Lucifer that just shot and killed that man with the gloves on. Not his style. Two, a lot of times when they do this, it's a decoy, right? Am I saying that right? Booby trap. They are probably talking about the guy they threw out the window, but they could also be playing a game right now. That does happen a lot as well. So either talking about the guy they threw through the window last episode, or they're playing a goddamn operation.
But sadly,
Oh no, talking about that dude.
Don't simply line up to be punished.
Laying in bed with a fucking ashtray and a veggie fruit board. But yeah, all that.
That makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
You use them to find the bad guys.
Right now. Fell down the hill. Fell down the hill, I swear. I swear!
What's up?
That boy got fucking yeeted.
Reaction. Does it look familiar to you?
He's the devil!
Like people we've seen before after a certain consultant has been left alone with them.
What do you mean?
I think Lucifer did this.
That's crazy.
No, you know what's crazy, Chloe, is how much Lucifer gets away with.
I do
I'm sick of it, I mean, aren't you?
Lucifer wouldn't do this. He wouldn't go this far.
Well, he would never take justice into his own hands, especially after a cop was killed because of his own...
He is vengeance. He is the night. He's Lucifer. Look at Dan's face right here. But also, Dan... Dan, you're taking a mighty high horse right now, considering about who the fuck you was in Season 1. Okay? You got away with some shit you probably shouldn't have got away with as well. But that's neither here nor there. I know you're going through some stuff, but don't fall back into your douche role, you know?
Stupid recklessness.
I think you need to cut him some slack.
Looking down on humans as if they were ants.
We pretty much are,
But we need to realize that we are not above them.
I am above them.
technically.
But you.
Let me show you.
I mean, I don't think you're the best person to be going around showing people anything, because you've had a lot of bad interactions as well, especially here of late. She gonna go around and see some bullshit. These motherfuckers, I'm sorry to pause to even talk about this, but the movie Ambulance LA's capitalized in it. Michael Bay's a fucking psycho. All right. This man flew 2 helicopters under these exact bridges in the LA River. What? Helicopters underneath those? That's fucking insane. They could have used a stunt or anything, but no. But no. Who was it? Michael Bay? It wasn't Michael Bay. It was Christopher Nolan. Somebody just duplicated. They recorded a nuclear bomb explosion without CGI. They filmed an actual. I gotta be stopped, man.
Hey, Chloe. Victim died
Hey.
from a gunshot.
Hey,
Straight to
Chloe.
the head,
Yeah.
Up on that bridge.
Yeah, but why throw a body over a bridge that's already dead?
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man.
Motherfucker.
Ooh, he's with Eve. Yes.
E to the
probably.
V to the E.
What do you think of her? I think that she's rubbing off on him, and not necessarily in a good way.
She's definitely rubbing him off.
Detective.
Can I talk to you alone? Of course.
I mean, that would be the right job. I mean, but she's hella horny about catching criminals. Look at Ella's all happy to meet her. Look, hey, how's it going, boo?
A king in pocket square can be a bit aggressive, but I'm feeling it.
No, Eve, being here.
He said, you want to try me? I can find him before you do.
Fine, Eve can ride along, just for this case.
She's so happy.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Wow. It's gonna be a real hoot and a half.
Lucifer, this guy.
Oh my fuck, look at these people. Earl D. Bolden Jr., age 43, born July 12th, 1974 in Oceanside, California. He's 6 foot tall, and he's wanted for rape, murder, kidnap, and assault. Anita Brown, she's over here for extortion. Looks like murder, probably, and blackmail. Born in 88. She looks older than being born in 88. Over here, this guy, manslaughter, shocking. Isn't that the dude that was in the Deadpool movie? Doesn't have his name because it's cut off by another wanted poster. Glad we don't get all his information. Eddie the Hammer Beasley. This guy is dangerous. Prefers to use a hammer on his victims. Serial killer, kidnapping, homicide. Up there in the top left, this is John Eletcher. This man has been on the run from police for years. Highly dangerous person. Born in 63. He's 6 feet 5 inches tall. This brother's big. He was born October 15th, 1977. Shout out Star Wars. Man. He's French. Oui, oui. That's a stupid mustache over here. PID mustache. There's nothing else that would have that on there. PID mustache. What else other than stupid? Cupid? Oh, there's more about Anita Brown. Fraud, murder, and extortion. Fraud, murder, extortion, blackmail. Oh my God. 2 peas in the same pod.
Or you could mysteriously break your spinal cord and become, you know, paralyzed.
Yeah.
Like, is anybody actually investigating what happened to Julian McCaffrey? Nobody's buying his eye fell.
Okay. I don't know why that completely slipped my mind. Lucifer just broke his back. Or his neck. Paralyzed him. He didn't actually kill him. Obviously, he was laying there alive. I forgot at the end of the last episode I had thought that he killed him. Whew, I'm stressed today.
Fell down the hill story, right?
You know, just doing
Do
my
my
job.
job.
Hey, do you get to be there for the punishment too?
No.
Golden gun. It's unique, and it sounds familiar.
Yes.
Fuck you, Lucifer. Did you see my mouth? You see the B shape happening? Bond. James Bond. Fuck you.
Watching Moore's Bond films. Perhaps our killer's Scaramanga, the man with 3 nipples.
I'm gonna smack him.
Maybe.
I will smack the
Do you
devil for
remember
taking my
the
shit.
Hitman?
Just
Something
made me
who carries a
mad.
golden pistol. Do you remember that?
Oh, let me see.
007 Goldeneye, bro. Fire.
Pony Boy.
Pony boy. Will stay gold indeed.
That's right, and you're never able to pin.
I'm gonna fucking choke him. I'm gonna listen. I have like 3 sips of this drink left, and it's really enjoyable. The thoughts run through my head, and he says the words that are supposed to come out of my mouth.
Down because he's so good.
Taking my whole shtick.
And it was this.
Let's go fist him. Wait a second. Let's reel it in.
And always went for the major arteries.
Always. The aorta. The jugular.
I slid my blade across his throat.
Mm.
Felt the heat from his blood dripping down my
Just
face.
fucking just all over you.
And then a stranger heat
In your
in my loins.
yeah, you felt that tingle for the first time.
You know, when I mentioned
That could happen to you or your baby out there.
heartburn,
Heartburn,
You can
nausea,
gun down in the
indigestion,
drive-
upset stomach, diarrhea.
Shooting, Linda.
protecting.
But what if you get into a situation where you need protecting? Mace just wants to protect you and take care of you. Man, I would love to go to one of these gyms like this, but like, I feel like I don't ever want to judge a book by its cover, but I feel like a lot of the people there are kind of like, you know, the pretentious gym type people. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cool fucking people out there, but I don't know, man. Doesn't look like the most welcoming environment for somebody that's not a Jimmy, you know, that's not a gym rat. I'd love to go and work out though. This is what I imagine the devil would actually look like rather than Lucifer. Like if I saw that guy had a conversation with this dude, I'd be like, hey bro, you look scary. I just want you to know that off top.
But at a certain point, you
Lucifer, stop.
Lucifer, do it.
You see what they're doing right there? Angel, devil. Sorry, you couldn't see both my hands. Angel, devil on each shoulder. Even the color scheme, the white, the red. I like it.
And it's the law.
Well, I'm the devil. I ruled hell. Bad people were sent to me so they could get what they deserve. And it is my job to do the same here on Earth, because when I don't, bad things happen.
To innocent people, to good people.
And that is why I broke Julian's back.
Ooh, he never tells a lie.
And that is why I won't let Tiernan get away with it.
You broke Julian's back.
Yup.
What am I supposed to do with that, Lucifer?
It's not your place to do anything about it.
Then why ask me to leave? When we were in Tiernan's office, you were gonna hurt him. And you wanted me to leave because you knew it was wrong.
No, it's because you've made it plainly clear that you can't handle who I am.
There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. You can't handle it. But now look what he's doing. Oh God, she's tore up over it. He's confirming all of the pieces of the puzzles that Father Kenley put into place for little baby mama Clo-Clo.
What is this man's name?
Lucifer Morningstar.
Lucifer Morningstar.
Dan, I want to put you in a fucking sleeper
I
hold.
looked back over the autopsy report, and I was hoping we could find spit or urine or something we can use to track DNA. It's amazing how many dudes do that. I really don't get why. Do you get why? Anyway, no luck there, but I did notice that one of his fingers was broken. Still post-mortem, but not from the fall. It looks like someone broke his finger to pry the ring off. Probably whoever stole all his money and drugs.
Yeah.
You okay?
Do you think there is such a thing as celestial justice? Because if celestial justice does exist, like heaven and hell, then what we've been doing here, say, arresting criminals.
No, just think about it from a bigger picture
Round the
standpoint, right?
Anyhow, I know you're religious, and I thought you may have some thoughts on it.
Well, I was religious.
Had a falling out with the GOD.
When I used to believe in all that stuff, I really thought that I was doing my part to uphold right and wrong.
Yeah, love.
And everyone would get their comeuppance eventually, but we still needed to keep people safe. But now, I believe we are all anybody's got. And if we don't hold people accountable, nobody will, because heaven and hell, they don't exist.
But what if they do exist? Say the devil.
No, he's not real. Chloe, look at the Bible. It is so full of contradictions.
It is.
Fine, take the devil, for example. The devil's supposed to be pure evil,
But he's
right?
not.
But he started out as an angel. Come on, you can't start good and then turn all evil.
Can't break
Really,
bad.
That's what they want us to believe?
You're right.
Hashtag Heisenberg.
He's an angel.
Yes, he is.
No, my point is that it's all bullshit.
Oh, Ella. Ella. But it ain't though. Wait till Ella finds out the truth. It's too
Picked
late.
up the scent this morning. I've listened to you out of respect, Amenadiel, for what you once were, but I'm convinced more than ever of what I need to do.
What, you a goddamn coyote?
I won't let you take my child.
I'll beat the brakes off you in front of all these people. Oh, well. He said, you want a fucking angel war? That's what we got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Maze, leave her alone. Or wait, or was that old? Oh, I thought it was Maze for a second. Is that old girl? Ooh, Dr. Lenny, be careful. She gonna take your baby, baby.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Hey, we can throw blows if you want to throw blows, little mama Remy. And Mimi and Remy. Make it a fair fight here. Hold my stick.
Can't have anyone saying it wasn't a fair fight.
Right, we got a motherfucking Jedi lightsaber battle, brother.
I'm gonna let you raise this baby here, where everything special about him will be leached away.
Ain't no leeches. Yeah. Ah.
He will be special because he's raised here.
He's raised here, that's right. A celestial on Earth. Oh, big front push.
With his family.
Funny. I thought I was your family.
Well, if you are his family, then that also makes you the baby's family too. Goof shit. Yo, goof nut ass little girl, front kick. See?
But this is my son.
My child. Got a chance to be a papa. Damn. This stunt double took a hell of a bump right there. Ah. Yeah, got you over, grabbed you by the arm. Big front kick going right into the back of a pillar, breaking off some of the rubble right there. A minute to wait for her to charge in. Oh, clothesline JBL style. Down goes Remy. Blade to the throat. But I'm still a cold mother lover.
It's made me stronger, so you'll respect my wishes.
I will. Reluctantly.
That doesn't mean go behind his back and try to do some
careful,
shit
brother.
either.
I still fear one day you'll come to regret your decision.
Nah. Goodbye.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Trixie.
So I'm just not sure that I'm the friend that Lucifer needs right now.
You do your homework.
Could tie tin into the anchor of one of his ships.
Uh-oh.
Or,
Trixie plotting there for a second. Maybe I'm the friend he needs. Hey, Eve, you better leave Trixie alone. Eve's like a fucking drug addict, bro. She just really, really wants the demonic punishing.
Hi, Lucifer.
Hi,
That
Trixie.
is the detective's offspring.
There's a piano up here?
Yeah.
Yes, but no, please don't touch that. I don't know where you've been.
Look at all those books.
There's so many books.
Whoa, a pony.
No, be careful with that. That was a gift from Napoleon.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, it's hard to explain.
Seriously, we get to your bedroom? Like a princess.
Like a what? How dare you?
You have a hot tub on your balcony?
Yes.
No, please don't jump on that. It's Italian.
This is the coolest place ever!
Does your mother know you? Does your mother know you're here?
Yes.
Well, what are you doing here?
I came here to make sure you're okay.
Oh, Trixie. God, I love her. Just want to give her a hug.
My mom said you needed a friend. But it looks like you already have one.
Look at that. See that look she just gave her?
Eve.
Trixie ready?
Trix, Dad's here.
Oh, fuck.
How's the case going?
Nah, Trixie don't fuck with Eve.
Where are you from?
Far away. I came here for Lucifer.
Keep the commentary to yourself, baby. Have you been married?
Yes, it didn't work out.
How come?
We weren't right for each other.
What do you do for work?
I don't. Pretty much just get to be me.
Well, that's kind of cool. What's your favorite color?
Red, what's yours?
I'm asking the questions.
Would you excuse me whilst I do something less mind-numbingly boring, like color sort my suits?
Oh!
I didn't think there'd be anyone else here, but can't have any witnesses, so.
Please, please.
I heard a fucking roar. Go, go. Better get the fuck up out my crib. Yeah. Look at you. Dumber than a bag of fucking hammers.
What are you?
I'm the devil, baby.
Venom sent me, didn't they?
Yeah.
Where is she? Where's Trixie? She's safe. She's through there.
They must have just got downstairs. Like, it had to be quick. Otherwise, he should have took like a bullet or something.
Mommy, Daddy.
Hey, can we take a second to shout out Eve? Just for the simple fact. Let me see how much time's left on this. Just how much for the simple fact of her initial instinct was to protect that little baby. Even though Trixie's up there giving her the 3rd degree, her first instinct was to protect her. I know she's doing some bad stuff right now to try to get Lucifer to be the ultimate evil version of himself, but makes my heart full. The way that Lucifer's immediate thought, as soon as she screamed for Lucifer, I 100% believe Lucifer would, in that moment, if it was just Eve, he'd come in and beat some shit out of people. But knowing that Trixie was also in danger, a sweet, innocent little child, Whether he likes kids or not, bro. Nah, Trixie is his little friend, his little buddy.
But you're also an angel.
Ooh, she's had that motherfucking, that has been loaded in her chamber for us. Ever since she talked to Ella, she's had that cocked and ready to go. She's like, you give me one moment, throw us in here, I'm gonna put it in there. You're the devil, but also an angel. I was about to say, you better thank her.
Thank you for Trixie. You're welcome.
I like how that bullet hole almost makes a little cross right there over his left titty. He did it the justice way. I told you I'd get it before you all would.
Landers, I believe you're looking for this man.
Oh, he called him Flanders. That's his buddy. I don't know who that guy is. Rest in peace, Joe.
I happened to be walking past Tiernan's office and overheard him talking about leaving town.
I don't. Y'all better not be touching hands. God damn it. Don't. Somebody's walked in on him. Oh, y'all gotta stop hooking up with people you work with, dude. It's not good for anybody. And Dan and Ella is just Ellen. Oh, I don't know how I feel about it. As soon as they said, you want to talk about it? No. And he said, you want to talk about it? No. The way she looked at him is just like, well, here it fucking comes, isn't it? Oh, brother. I was going to say, Kinley, there's no shot he was done after those episodes. Too big of an actor and too important of a thing going on for him to just be locked up. And that's all. It's going to over now. It's all she wrote. No, not at all. Chloe, be careful.
Just need you to hear the prophecy.
We'll get the fucking talking.
Are they still like this?
Evil shall be released.
Look at them bitches, boy. Damn, son. Oh. Damn, that makes me mad. And it makes me mad for one reason, and it has to do with the thumbnails, because there was like 2 or 3 thumbnails. I like to try to give everybody like their own spotlight sometimes in thumbnails. Like I was thinking, oh, well, Remy's here. She may not ever be back. I don't know. So like Amenadiel and her together would have been a good one, because Amenadiel hasn't got a little spotlight yet. Dr. Linda Martin, but the episode is the devil is as devil does. So then I was like, man, but then Trixie gave that look, and I was like, oh man, Trixie's here. And I don't think Trixie's ever had a thumbnail. But then he shows his goddamn wings at the end. Regardless, I'm gonna take these off for a second, because I gotta pee after this. Sorry, that's TMI. Brother. One, we knew Father Kinley would come back. I think his wings, him checking for them, scared him. Like he's saying, scared him straight almost. Like he doesn't want to be evil. And he has the devil and angel on his shoulder, and he has Eve, who's come back down as his first love. I don't know if Eve knows about the prophecy or not. She might. It may just all be coincidental because it is a prophecy. I don't think Kinley had anything to do with it the more I think about it, but him still playing a role one way, shape, or another could possibly still be a thing, but he was confused about Chloe not being his first love. So his wings are goddamn demon devil wings, basically. They look sick as fuck. No longer his beautiful angel wings. Damn. That's rough. And he's scared. I don't blame him for being scared. Let's go through it based on characters, right? All right, so Amenadiel telling Remy back the fuck off. Amenadiel is the champion of heaven, essentially. Bing, bam, bop, beats her in a fight. She's like, you know what? Reluctantly, I respect your wishes. I'm out. Gone. Linda Martin is out here telling Maze, hey, I appreciate your love and support. I need you to back the fuck up, though. Please, you're crowding me out. I need you to back up. And Maze is just like, I want to protect you. But she could potentially be longing for a partner like Dr. Linda Martin is telling her that she is. Dan fucking is lost. Okay? Dan's lost. Ella's lost. The 2 lost people out here making mistakes together. That shit, that happens. They're both lost people. They're both got some fire in their loins. It's so weird, though. It's a weird... Because I feel like when I look at Ella gives me, like, maybe at the most early 30 vibes. Dan gives me like late 40 vibes, 50 even. The brother looks old, all right? And and then them just, ugh. Feels weird, man. Feels really, really weird. I was kind of hoping Eve and Ella would get together, but it's neither here nor there. Ella feels lost. She sees her cross and she bars, and she's kind of looking for answers, especially when her and Chloe, not in an argument, but when you talk about things like politics, when you talk about things like religion, when you talk about those bigger topics, it's easy to get worked up because normally if you follow those things, if you're into those, you have pretty hard set opinions on different things. So when you talk to somebody that feels differently or is telling you that you're wrong, it's easy to get worked up. It takes a strong person to stay level headed through those and just be like, oh, this is what you think. This is what I think. I don't want to change your opinion, blah, blah, blah. And Chloe pressing, like, hey, what if this is real? What if, what if, what if? Ella's just like, I don't want to fucking hear it, bro. Like, I'm out. And I get it. But I get Chloe's standpoint too. I could see a lot of people not liking Chloe in this show. There's always that weird group of people that always seems like they dislike the lead woman character, but because they go against the values of the main character sometimes, or it doesn't go in the direction that we want. And I think the dislike for a lot of these characters, which everybody has personal preferences, right? If you don't like Chloe, you don't like Lucifer, you don't like Ellie, you don't like Dan, you don't like Trixie for whatever reason, you're a psychopath. But if you don't like those characters, you probably have your own reason. But there are people that downright hate characters, like the people that hated Cammy in the originals for no fucking reason. Cammy was great. I don't get it. But on the flip of it is like, while you can have your opinion and dislike characters, like disliking a character and not understanding what they're going through can be two different things. Like I could tell you, I don't like Dan this season, but I understand what he's going through. Like I get why Dan is acting like he's acting. I get it. He still is not grieving properly yet. He's been out for Lucifer since that moment. He now has some evidence against Lucifer. Chloe knows what Lucifer's done, yada yada. But I get what Dan's going through. I get Chloe's whole thought process. So I think you have to understand a character and then formally make the opinion of whether you like him or not. But just saying, dismissing people without reason, I guess, is a little weird. Neither here nor there. Man, who else? I feel like I'm forgetting people. I feel like I touched on all the main characters. Dr. Kinley being back in the fold is nice. Hopefully he's around a little bit more. I imagine he would be. I don't think he's the main. I think he is the main antagonist, but I think Eve may play a role in that as well. I mean, she is sweet, and she does take her first natural instinct is to protect Trixie in that moment, and I really love that. And Trixie just, he needs a friend right now. Chloe, Mama doesn't think that she's the friend. Well, I'll go be the friend, and she goes to be the friend, and I think she helped. And then on the last point I'll talk about is Dan and Ella both saying they feel lost. And I think at any age, it can be a terrifying feeling to feel lost in life. Not knowing what you want to do, not knowing where you want to go, not knowing what your kind of purpose is. And this can happen after a breakup. It can happen after you lose a job or leave a job or lose a loved one, lose an animal, lose a family member. After you move locations, after you get a house or an apartment or have to move back in with your parents or have to sell something that's really valuable to you, or something tragic happens to you, or you get sick, or whatever the situation is, you can have those moments at any point in life where you feel absolutely just lost. And I think the biggest thing to tell somebody when they are lost, when you have that moment where it's just like, I don't know what my purpose is, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do, I think the best thing to tell them is that it's okay. Like, it's okay that you're lost. Like, this is something that majority of people are going to go through in their life. And it's important not to dismiss why they're lost. But let them know it's okay to be lost. And you have to remind people that sometimes it takes time not to be lost. I mean, fuck, dude, I went through a major breakup 3 years ago in 2019. And for a few months, I felt lost. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know how to react to this situation. And it was a weird situation. It was very, very weird. I still don't understand it to this day. But it took time to kind of piece myself there. And it was like, okay, well, this is that, blah, blah, blah. And after a little bit of time, I kind of helped myself. And then fast forward a couple years later, and I'm in a way better spot than I ever could have possibly imagined. I still feel lost at times when it comes to content creation. I see dips in numbers, and you all are much more than numbers. Don't ever think that. You're much more than a fucking number on a screen. You are people. You are people that I cherish. I read these comments when I get a chance to sit and read and to heart react and respond to you guys and write down recommendations and to I have pages on my computer filled with your all's recommendations for videos and for shows. And you're very important. You're much more than a number. When you are a creator, you look at numbers and you see dips and you want to know the trends and why and how to make it better. So there's times where I feel lost in content creation. There's times where I feel lost in what I want to make and how I want to do it. There's times where I feel lost with the other channels. Like, what do I want to do with this? What do I want to make? How can I grow this? At the end of the day, like, I do want to continue to grow as a creator, to open up more doors and more opportunities to be successful and eventually give back to you all. Those are steps. But like, even me, like, I feel lost in those moments. Sometimes I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to play. I don't know what to stream. I don't know what to watch. And that's why I turn to you all for recommendations. I feel lost on bigger projects I have. I've had a story in my head for a while now. I don't have a single page on paper. I just have notes about it. I have a whole content idea that I feel is original and I feel would be super cool to get a bunch of people involved with, but I don't have the groundwork laid yet. And they always say the best time to start is now. Just start and figure it out along the way. But like, if I don't have a starting point, I can't start. So like, I feel lost in a lot of those areas, and that's just okay. It's okay. It takes time to figure yourself out. It takes time to figure out who you are and what you want to be in life. And it's okay if you test the waters in something. If you say, for example, you thought you wanted to be a veterinarian, or you thought you wanted to be a firefighter or a technician, or you thought you wanted to be a doctor or a nurse or a content creator or just a fucking author or a musician, and you get into those fields, 6 months to a year later, you're like, I'm forcing myself to do it. I don't feel the passion anymore. And you start to feel lost. That's okay. Maybe that's not the right avenue for you. It's okay to dip your toes in the water and not want to get in the pool. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to switch it up. But yeah, I feel like with Dan and Ella both feeling that is character-wise, that them two able to come together in their ways, but still. I just want to let you guys know that if you ever feel lost, you feel alone, those are normal feelings, and you have people out there, whether you know it or not, that care about you and love you. So while your own peeps around you may not be cheering for you, there's a stranger out there that's possibly your biggest fan, and you'll never know it. So with that out of the way, I'm going to read the blurb and head out on this episode. I'm sorry for the long-winded spiel, but I hope it's some good words to help somebody out there that actually watches the end of the videos. Yeah, man. So Ella takes a more active role in her main man's professional life. I thought it was Eve takes a more active role in her main man's professional life. Meanwhile, Lucifer gets back to basics and Amenadiel fights for his family. That was Season 4, Episode 7, Lucifer, entitled Devil Is As Devil Does. Season 4, Episode 8 is entitled Super Bad Boyfriend. As always, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.